Featured is the game between Bobby Fischer and Mikhail Tal from the 1959 Candidates Tournament. The key battleground square out of this Sicilian Najdorf game between two chess legends revolves around the d5 square. The position before Fischer's 10th move is already time-sensitive, with the top engine suggesting that Fischer should increase the pressure on e6 immediately with f5. Tal was quick to launch his b-pawn to undermine Fischer's queen-knight and its control of d5. By move 13, Tal had already won the battle for d5, and the plan of progress from there would be to simply break with the liberating and thematic d5 push. This game between Fischer and Tal acts as an excellent demonstration of how quickly one's position can collapse when control of the center has been lost.
Although Fischer looks very good early in this game, the opening explorer shows that White's results are very poor after 8 to f4. The risky 8, b4 hasn't been played much, but White also has terrible results against it. T prove much when there are only a few games, because a lot depends on who played those games. It should be emphasized that this is not a typical Tal game. With Tal, you think he's leading a devastating successful sacrificial attack. It shows that Tal knew more than one way to play to win. Thanks in advance for any likes and/or views you can give to our Royal Chess YouTube channel. You can leave any questions or comments on YouTube. I hope you benefited in some way from this post. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.
So, hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I have for you this brilliant chess game. With white pieces is playing Robert James Fischer, and with black pieces is playing Mikhail Tal, magic man from Riga. And exactly now Mikhail Tal won a pawn on e4. Of course, he is going to deep defense, and now we will see something incredible, because we know lots of games where Mikhail Tal is attacking, going for sacrificing, but right now he is going for defense, and we will see that this is important and technique of a really good chess player. So now f5, of course, white is going directly to attack black's king, and white is going to open position, because in open positions attack are much more stronger, and Mikhail Tal took another pawn. Okay, first question, what's happened if black is taking by a e-pawn? That's a big mistake, because right now black is losing d5 square, and bishop d5 looks like big accident, because here is a knight is taking on f5 and queen d4, and of course this variation is winning variation for white. That's the reason why Tal really correctly took on f5 by g-pawn, and of course Bobby Fischer second knight. So now it's up to Mikhail to defend a really dangerous looking attack, and he will play really best defending moves. Now, for example, d5, of course, just imagine that black is taking on f5, still the same variation. One of these black rooks is lost. So for this reason, black has to be careful, and now played rook g8, bishop d5, and that's another beautiful moment of this game where white has a chance to sack a bishop, and black has no chance at all to accept this sacrifice, because of course if black is taking on d5 and now on f5, now rook a7, there is a check on e4, and this variation will tell you that yes, black is lost in all variations. For example, here take on b8, and of course this is a terrible bad variation for black. Okay, yes, maybe it's a messy position with hard variations to count, and it's hard to see everything, but Why? We have to see everything, because for us it's important to see only this game, and we are following this game. So now bishop d5 and rook a7, and now probably is a mistake to take a knight on e4, because white will lose energy of his attack. Maybe stronger is bishop e3 and knight c5, queen h5, and still I believe that this position is really unpleasant and hard for black to play. Okay, I'm going to show variation, for example, to take on a4, bishop a7, and this check looks like deadly check and deadly threat against black's king. Yes, so variations are giving us reasons why to believe that white's attack is dangerous and black has to be careful. But unfortunately, now white is taking piece. That looks like a good move, because material is material. But after this and this is rook e7, and Mikhail Tal is defending like a tiger. You know, nearly all black's pieces are defending black's king. And still, it's my question, where is white's attack? Okay, after this exchange, bishop f4, this is probably the losing move, because of course white maybe has some problems, and you will see that after queen c6, and now black took on a4. So yes, white has to prove his compensation for a missing piece, and he will probably play good moves, but maybe he missed queen c6, and after exchange queen b6, and here white is playing with piece down, and you know, it's hard to believe that white's got full compensation for missing piece. Yes, its attack is over, and now Mikhail Tal is going to play slowly and is going to enjoy this winning position. Anyway, it was a beautiful attack of young Bobby Fischer, and he played well with great power and great ideas. Maybe unfortunately for him, Mikhail Tal was stronger and a better player that time, but everybody knows that Mikhail Tal and Bobby Fischer are former world chess champions, and they are one of the best chess players ever. So doesn't matter that Bobby lost one game. So okay, here, and really nice defending. Still, nearly all black pieces are defending black's king, and Bobby Fischer is going to sack another rook, another material check, and here, of course, it's a mistake to go to g7. That's a bad, but Mikhail Tal is defending, and he played king f8, and here queen d6. And step by step, move by move, Mikhail Tal is trying to exchange everything, everywhere, and of course he knows that nearly every endgames are won for black. So queen b7, rook g6 and a5, check on c8, g7, queen c4, bishop d8, exchange, and you know, don't believe that there is white's attack and there is any chance for white's compensation for a missing piece. Hope you agree. And after move g3, after this exchange, you know, that's only simple winning endgame for black, and of course Mikhail Tal is going to win this game. So what we saw beautiful and dangerous white's attack, and you know, there was a different game of Mikhail Tal, because everybody knows how Mikhail Tal was a great attacker, but he was a great defender as well, and of course he was one of the best chess player ever, and he won this game. So that was good reason to remember Bobby Fischer and Mikhail as famous and greatest chess players ever, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to show you this game for one more time. Maybe first half it's much more interesting because you know, I can imagine that this position is really tough for black and it's hard to defend all threats, and I'm happy to remember this game because Bobby Fischer played well and Mikhail played another good game. So rook g8, and I think that this position is complicated, messy, difficult, and at the end won for black because here maybe bishop e3 is stronger. Now white took on e4, and step by step, move by move, black is going to exchange nearly everything, and with every new exchange piece he is going for winning endgame. So now he took a knight on a4, defend all white threats, and at the end won this game. So yes, I hope that was a good game. Hope you agree with me, and hopefully you saw good chess video. And if yes, feel free and press like, just made my day, and be our another follower. Thank you very much for your time, attention, likes, comments, and I believe that I'm going to see you here soon or next time. Thank you, take care, and bye bye.